let me go through the verse first, and then we can see what is the message he is trying to tell us all. I think this is a very appropriate message for today's environment. He is talking about the mind, which is the root cause for many of our problems. At the same time, it is the savior from many of our existing problems. So what is he telling about this? Mind itself is Buddha. So this is a statement. Mind itself is Buddha. Difficult to practice, but easy to explain. So here, he is using this word Buddha. Buddha, for us to understand, Buddha is not a person here. Buddha is an enlightened human. So it doesn't refer to a person or a god. So he is referring to the state of mind, an enlightened state of mind. So if you know, Buddha is a word which simply means one who has awakened from the dream. So what is the dream he is awakening from? The dream of existence. We think this life to be our existence, but there is a different reality, which is the actual truth to which we haven't yet awakened ourselves from. So therefore, he is asking us to get to that state, awaken from this existence. Only then we will see what this existence is all about. So therefore, he is saying, mind itself is Buddha. In some other classes, we talked about what is this mind. So the mind is something we generate out of our memories. Our brain plays a part into it, and then our own ideas and consumption, and then we come across this mind. Each one of us have their own mind with its own ideas and concepts. So now one may wonder how this mind, which is consisting of all these thoughts, emotions, ideas, concepts, identity, this can be equated to a Buddha, right? It seems to be contradictory. So let's look at this verse again. Mind itself is Buddha. The mind, which is so complex, which we have some attachment to, a very deep attachment to, with all these emotions, ideas, fears, everything. And now he is equating this to Buddha. Buddha here meaning an awakened mind from the existence. This seems to be contradictory. Therefore, in the next sentence, he's saying, this is difficult to practice, right? When you try to understand what this mind is, when you try to meditate upon the mind itself, this is not going to help us, right? All the time, when we talk about meditation, everybody tells us, get rid of the thoughts, get rid of your ideas, get rid of all the things that goes on in your mind. But here, Master Dogen is taking a different approach. He says, this is difficult to practice because you are meditating upon the mind itself. On the other hand, we used to hear that we don't have to bring all our thoughts, try to stop all the thoughts. If you remember, there was a question from yesterday. How can we stop the rolling thoughts? The thoughts are coming all the time. How can I stop them? Right? That's what we heard yesterday as a question. So here we are saying that mind, which has so many thoughts, so many things going on, that mind itself is an enlightened mind. So that's what he says, but easy to explain. I have just explained this to you in a very easy way. It's easy for us to understand intellectually, right? I'm saying mind as an entity which has all these thoughts, ideas, concepts, and the identity as myself. Everything is put together in this nice package called mind, which we all generate. And now, can you use that mind to become a Buddha? Mind itself is Buddha. This is nothing but Buddha. Buddha here means an enlightened person's mind, right? Can you equate this to? Yes, of course. It's very easy for me to explain. I have just explained what a mind is. I have also explained what a Buddha is, an awakened state of mind. It's easy for me to tell. It's easy for you to understand as well, right? Right now, you have a very clear understanding what I just said. You know what is Buddha? You know what is the mind. Now, he says, it's easy to explain, but difficult to practice. So here is the beauty of enlightened master come forth. So here you will understand the deep experience, the deep enlightenment a person like Master Dogen has. So this is what is being brought out through this haiku, this poem. So let's read this again. Mind itself is Buddha, difficult to practice, but easy to explain. In other words, let me try to explain it in a different way. Whatever goes on in us, it can be in our mind, it can be in your memories. We have lots of memories, lots of anxiety. Today, we have lots of anxiety. What's going on with my work, at school, community, so much of information we're trying to grasp and digest. At the same time, when you look at your mind with all these thoughts and anxieties, fear, can you use that for your meditation? Yes, you can. This mind itself is nothing but a part of you. When I say you, the person whom you identify yourself with as the I has this mind. What better we can use for meditation than your own mind? In other words, this very reality to which you have to awaken to consists of this your own mind itself. I read about a story about Master Dogen when he was trying to explain this to one of the local government authority back in Japan. This big government figure, so he was asking, Master Dogen, can you teach me what this dhyan or chan meditation is? He wanted to learn from this master. For which Master Dogen said, when the autumn comes, the leaves fall away. During winter time, you have rain. During summer, the sun is hot. So this is the answer he gave. You may think this is strange, why he is answering in such a way. If you think about it, right now this is winter. In winter time, the rain falls, which is so obvious, right? This doesn't require a PhD to understand. When it rains, when it's winter, it's going to rain. In the same way, when you look at yourself, this reality, whatever you are, whatever you have, this is the reality we need to come to terms with. We are not trying to look for something in the future. We are always looking for something to be a better thing to be available in the future. We always think for a better self of ourselves, right? We try so hard to earn a better living. We wanted to be a better person. We wanted to be a better parent. We do all these things. We strive, we struggle to get to that state. That is something we have been taught to do all the time. We always strive to do something, get some effort to do something. But here, Dogen says, what you have, this mind can be used as a Buddha for you to meditate upon. In other words, you come to terms with reality. Right now, whatever is going on around you, do not spend too much of time on that. Try to see how you are reacting to the external world. There can be multiple things that goes on outside. How you are reacting. Are you reacting or you are just observing and thinking and take a step back? So that's the thing which Master Dogen is trying to tell us. So with that, let me stop here. If there are any questions on this verse, we can discuss them.